Welcome back to Real Culture. It's your boy JF. And as usual, man, I'm here to give my unprofessional opinion on movies and TV shows alike. In today's movie we will be reviewing is Mulan, the live version, the 2020 version. That's the one we're gonna be doing today. And I'm here to say, it's nothing like the first animated one that came out in the 90s. It's nothing like that. And if I might be biased, I've seen both of them. I'm gonna go with the animated version better because I missed the Eddie Murphy character. He wasn't in this movie and they needed him in this movie. Like, Eddie Murphy brought so much to Mulan that this new version doesn't have. Let me tell you about the new version though. So Mulan in the new version, she was kind of like a superhero. Like, she was like jumping on fences and stuff. She can already fight as a child. They started from her childbirth. So like, she can already fight. She was already a badass like once the movie started. You know, in the cartoon, she was just a girly girl and like she became what she was because she had to fight for the honor of her father. But in this one, she's already a badass. She's already this stand-up woman, and that's cool. So it kind of goes beat by beat, except for that, except for the Eddie Murphy thing. And in this one, instead of the bad guy having a bird on his shoulder, he has a witch that turns into a bird. So the witch and Mulan end up bonding and becoming sisters. Like, they end up figuring out like, oh, as women, we can do this together type stuff. And it's like, all right, if this is gonna be a short review because, like I said, the movie is beat by beat. You've seen the first Mulan, it's just like that with just certain things that the cartoon didn't have, the movie just didn't do it. Like I said, the Eddie Murphy character is out, she didn't have the dragon, and it was a witch. That's the only differences. Everything else is beat by beat. It's not as comedic as a cartoon. It's more serious, and I dug that, but the lack of Eddie Murphy character just not even being in the movie. Like, you know how funny he was? He was like, in one, remember that scene that was in the snow? He was like,
"Did you see those Huns? They popped out of the snow like daisies."
And like, it was just like, it just missed his charm. And it's like, dude, I wish they would have just added him. Like, but they, you know, when they do real live versions, they try to make it as real as possible. And they go to police, but they try to make it real as possible. And it's like, yeah. Like I said, this movie wasn't terrible. It wasn't trash like I give most movies. This movie was, I'm gonna give it a don't watch. Okay, if you wanna watch Mulan, watch the cartoon. Don't watch the live version. That's a bad representation. Okay, that's a bad representation of Mulan. Like, don't even deal with that. Like, so yeah, I'm gonna give it a don't watch. And do I got anything else to say about this? I think not. Watch the cartoon. Don't watch the real version. Watch the cartoon. And with that being said, like and comment on everything I do. Also, share this with your friends. Click that bell so you can get notified every time I do a review. And you know these two guys, you're gonna be here or here. Click those as well so you can see other things I've done. And with that being said, peace and goodbye.